I have been an Office fan since I was a child. My 12th birthday party was an Office-themed birthday party, and I made everyone dress up in business attire, and we played the Office Olympics, and I had a stapler and Jell-O, even though most of my friends didn't watch The Office because they were 11 and 12. Half my homeschool friends weren't even allowed to watch The Office, so it went completely over their head. But what I'm telling you is that I have loved The Office for many, many years. And so it piqued my interest when I'm scrolling through TikTok and I see this video that's saying, oh, this is what pro-life logic is. Pro-lifers are so stupid, hashtag women's rights. And it's a clip of The Office proving the dumb logic of pro-lifers. And so I wanted to show you because I think that it's a really interesting conversation because I love to know what the perspective of pro-lifers are from people who are pro-choice. I don't think they fully understand our position. I know that they don't. I hear the pro-life side constantly because the difference between the pro-life and the pro-choice movement is that the pro-lifers engage and try to change culture and try to have conversations because we are so confident on our stance that we believe that we can change people's minds. The pro-choice side stays in their little echo chamber of misinformation and lies, and then when a pro-lifer shows up, they don't know what to do, so they just start yelling. I've seen it over and over again. And so I'm always so thankful to get an insight of how they think of us and what they think we're fighting for. But anyways, so here's this Office clip that is demonstrating pro-life logic.
This clip from The Office explains perfectly the logic behind pro-life supporters.
Nice job, Oscar. And one for good measure. So, who's gonna take the dog? Why would we take the dog? What if he jumps out the window and runs away? Jimmy's not gonna stop. Stay. Hey, sit. Good. Oscar, what do you want to do? This is kind of your deal. You want a dog? There we go. That should do it. Yeah, that's pretty good. That'll work. Nice job. Bye, Pooch. Bye,
Okay, so the point is, the baby is the dog. A baby is, in danger and we just want to save it and protect it. And so we make these drastic measures and then who wants to take the baby? I don't know. What are we going to do? Whatever. We don't care about the child. We just wanted to save it from the hot car. First of all, there's nothing wrong with having a desire to save something. I don't think anyone would say that it was bad for this group of employees to get together and want to save a dog that they thought was going to be harmed by sitting in a hot car. There is nothing wrong with wanting to save and preserve life, and that is at the root of the pro-life position. But the point that they're trying to make is, we want to save this baby, but then what happens after? I don't know. I don't want it. You take it. Well, we didn't think that far ahead. We just wanted to save the baby, and then now we're in a different kind of mess. But here's why I think it's very important for us as pro-lifers to continue to shove what we do out into the world, because pro-choicers genuinely do believe you only care about the baby and that's it. What they don't realize is that there are communities all across the country that are coming together to make sure that the child is taken care of after, that the mother is taken care of, that the whole family is able to flourish and thrive. We have communities that are fundraising for these people. They have a place to go to for free and affordable healthcare. That is part and a big part of what the pro-life movement is doing. The other piece of it is that actually there are millions of families that are on a wait list to adopt. So when we say, oh, don't kill this baby, if a mother's not able to parent, there are other options. And there are families who are on wait lists for babies. So if a mother isn't able to parent her child, there are other options. And the pro-life movement is setting all of these things up. But the other thing that I think we really need to point out about this little analogy, about this clip from The Office is, what about the alternative? How this clip would have gone with pro-choice logic if these people were pro-choice and acted the way that they do towards a baby inside the womb. This is how it would have gone. They all would have seen the dog and thought, oh my gosh, this dog is suffering. We need to help this dog. Like, this dog doesn't deserve to be sitting in this car hot. Like, something bad could happen. They could die. All of these things. We need to find a solution. Oscar would have broke the window, grabbed the dog out of the car, and then sliced his neck and killed it? Or Dwight probably would have been the one to do that, honestly. He would have grabbed the dog, sliced the neck, blood would be spewing everywhere, and they would have murdered the dog and thought, we are so happy we prevented that dog from suffering. I don't think that episode would have aired. I think anyone would have viewed that as gruesome and disgusting and horrific and probably the worst thing you could have done given the circumstances. But that's the pro-choice logic. They see a child in the womb. Oh my gosh, the mother needs help. Oh my gosh, this baby could be poor. Oh my gosh, this baby could maybe suffer. So the best thing that we can do right now is to kill it. That's their logic. So I'd say given the two, people who care about something and maybe don't fully know the solution, but are going to do whatever they can is a lot better than people who say, well, the circumstances are bad, so we should just kill this person so that we don't have to deal with it at all. Because that's what abortion does. It makes it to where people don't have to actually solve problems. It makes it to where Planned Parenthood doesn't have to care about women, that our culture doesn't have to support mothers, so that people don't actually have to do anything to support women in their community. Abortion is the easy way out. It's the worst Band-Aid known to man. We see a problem in the world, and their solution is to kill that child and then ignore the problems. The pro-life position is to save that child and do absolutely everything we can to support that mother and that child because we care about both of their lives. I would much rather be on the position that values human life, that cares about people, that wants to do whatever they can to support people that I don't even know because I value their lives because they are human beings. Just because I don't know them, just because they may disagree with me, does not mean that they are less human or less valuable. Because guess what? Our circumstances don't define us. Your size, your age, your ethnicity, the amount of money that you have, none of those things define us as human beings, and none of those things disqualify us from protection.